Hi, my name is Kia. I'm one of the organizers of Hague Belgium, and we're studio interview on how we might hack drinking and driving. In the studio with me is Cathy Macharis, Professor of Sustainable Mobility at the VUB. Cathy, we have 3 minutes together to try to define some hacks to stop people from drinking and driving. And I think we should start by acknowledging that at Hague Belgium we serve alcohol, but we have no system in place that ensures people don't drive home drunk. What is your opinion on drinking and driving?
Yeah, it's indeed a very difficult problem to tackle. There are technologies like the alcohol slot that would enable to not be able to drive with your car if you would be drunk. But it's not obliged for everyone. So I think it's really changing the behavior. And what we have been doing for many years in Belgium is the Bob campaign.
Yes.
So I think it helped a lot to make people more aware, and it's been very common to say now, who is Bob this evening? And but it might even go a further step. And there is now a new campaign launched by the Flemish Institute of Mobility. Le VSV, it's not the very good translation of that, but anyway, from the VSV, and it's called Promise. And you promise to someone else, someone that you love, your child, your grandmother, your partner, you promise that you will not be drinking while driving. And,
yes.
and I think it's a very good idea because we all know you shouldn't drink while driving. So mentally it's very well known, but emotionally you should also be very much inclined to do it at that moment. And promising to someone you love might really help in that.
All right. And what about with automated vehicles and new technologies coming up? What technologies can help us prevent people from drinking and driving?
Well, if we are talking about autonomous vehicles, of course we shouldn't drive ourselves anymore because that vehicle will be self-driving, and so in that sense we can just have a bar in our autonomous vehicle. That will just solve the problem.
All right. But then again, new technologies are also coming up with, for instance, electric skateboards and very advanced Segway-like vehicles. Is there a way we can prevent people from getting on a Segway while they're very drunk, or is there a way that we can teach smart vehicles to not hit people that are on that electric skateboard and drunk?
Yeah, it's sure. Segways and also pedelecs, they get speeds that are quite important and also dangerous. So even if you hit something or you hit the ground, well, it's just dangerous. And I think we have to see already, if you're not drunk, that it's a safe way to travel. Preventing autonomous vehicles to not hit them, it's still very much, autonomous vehicles, if they are connected with other vehicles, with the infrastructure, with even people with smartphones, they get already a sense of, okay, there will be these people in my surrounding and I have to take care. Of course, if a child is just playing and would walk over, well, these are things we are... it's still insecure, and the whole ethical question is then, what will you do? How will you put that algorithm in the car? Will you really try to stop, or might you be hitting a tree? So who are you protecting? So that's
right.
Still very difficult. So now what we see in the shuttles that public transport operators are trying out, they can drive quite fast, but in many of these pilots at the moment, they just drive like 25 kilometers an hour. So that if there would be an accident, that the consequence would be very, very small. So it will be a whole transition, of course, but it's true, we have to take very much care of the safety issues.
All right. Well, thank you very much for those answers. That was it for our 3 minutes, but I think I speak for party people everywhere when I say that I hope the algorithms will soon be solved and we will all be driving home safely. Thank you, Cathy.
Thank you.